Hey guys, I was checking my YouTube account. I saw just the other day I went over 4,000 subscribers, which to me is insane. I never thought I'd get that large of a number. I know in YouTube standards that's not a whole lot, but in the world of tin whistle and Irish flute and Irish traditional music, it seems like a lot to me. So first of all, thanks very much, y'all, for sticking with me and subscribing and watching the videos. I think that's kind of cool. Second, I'm decided to do a giveaway. And what I'm giving away is this A whistle that I got from Glenn Schultz about 15 years or so ago. I thought about selling it, but one, I realized I would just never get around to it, and two, it wasn't worth the trouble, and I thought a giveaway might be kind of fun. I played it on the road for many years, 3 tours with the Celts, and with a different band before that. It's great, and unfortunately, Glenn passed away quite a few years ago, so you can't find these anymore. And I've just been replacing all my whistles with Gary Humphrey whistles, so I thought I may as well clean house a little bit. And thirdly, I'm going to do a video for a tune called Come West Along the Road. I had a request for that after the last video, and I thought it's a great tune and be a good one to play. So the way the giveaway is going to work is just based on a comment. Leave a comment, and I'll randomly pick one and contact you, get an address, ship it over to you. I'm going to play it, the tune on this whistle, just so you can hear I'm not just going to be shipping you a piece of garbage, that the thing actually works perfectly well. It's a great whistle. As far as comments go, obviously I'd love it if you would post some sort of request or question, something like that. Doesn't have to be. Ideally, you'd avoid the insults. If you could avoid that, that'd be fantastic also, but really post whatever you want, and it'll just randomly select one, and off we go. So I'm going to play the tune now on the whistle and go back and break it down on the D whistle so you can play along and hopefully pick it up. Since this is an A whistle, the tune itself is in the key of G, which in the fingering on this whistle is actually in D. I'm sure that's confusing as all possible, but I'll play it, you can hear the tune, then I'll go back and break it down on the regular whistle. So here we go, Come West Along the Road. So that's the tune. Again, in this case, we're playing in the key of D because it's a G fingering on an A whistle, so that translates to D. I'll play it on the D whistle now so you can hear how it's supposed to sound in the right key. So that's where we're aiming for. I'll play just the basic melody here like I always do. Do that again. Second section is a bit of a repeat. The ending part is different. Do that again. Third section is a repeat. Right? And to finish it up. So it's basically 2 sections you have to learn for the A part because it repeats. And it is a short reel, a single reel I suppose it's called, so it's a quick tune. Now the B part jumps up to the high D. Do that again. Right, so again, it's a fairly repetitive tune, and the second section is kind of the same way. So it repeats the same section that we did in the second bit of the A part. So I'll play that again just so you have it. And the third section is a repeat as well. And then to finish it off. And then back around to the A part. Now, ornaments-wise, it's fairly repetitive, so you can kind of mix things up a little bit. I usually tend to start with the crown on the high D. So we've got the crown, and then I do a triple roll there, and then triplet to get back up to the D. So you're on the G here. And a short roll to finish it off. A couple of things you can do there. So I did a cut there, and then that little bit on the E. It's kind of a double cut, I guess. I mentioned that on the last video, I think. Now the B part, because it jumps up to the high octave, or the high G and then the high B, I usually end up sliding up to the G. The only thing I'm doing really there is on the E. So what I'm doing there is, well, it's basically just a cut, and I kind of use that finger bounce technique that I did in a previous video. So it's, if we do it slowly, that's kind of what it sounds like quickly. Just to give that note a little bit of an extra accent. And then finish it off. I think I played that wrong. Right? So that's how the second section ends. I realized I played or repeated the first one. The second section goes. So to finish off the B part. So you can do a roll in there, you can do some taps. Play with it because it's such a repetitive tune. Hopefully you got a little bit of room to kind of improvise and come up with something cool. So hope you like that tune. It's a great simple reel. Goes great with a couple of other ones like Humor's Atella and things like that. I tend to play those as a set. So please feel free to comment. I will just randomly pick one of these. I'll probably give it about 2 weeks just to let it go for a while. I'll put that in the comments there when the contest is over, and then I'll just randomly pick one and contact you on contact you on YouTube, and shoot it over to you. So again, guys, thanks very much for sticking with me and subscribing and giving the thumbs up in the comments and all that. And if you do have any good suggestions, feel free to fire them off. I'll do what I can, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks very much, y'all. Bye-bye.